healing modality wise, like do Reiki, I do quantum healing.
Now, what is Reiki and quantum healing?
Reiki is it's a form of hands-on healing.
That's like you're manipulating somebody's chakra, right?
You're just like a channel of energy.
Okay.
So like being energy beings, we're made all of energy, and some of us are strong conduits. You build your conduit muscle, like you're this portal of energy literally comes through the person doing the Reiki and goes out the hands. So, and you can do it distantly. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be hands-on. It can be from a distance as well. Because everything's energy. So like, why can't it be in two places at once? And on the quantum field, that's another fun topic. But yeah, it works in all different planes of existence.
Reiki or the quantum?
Quantum.
What is the quantum?
Yeah, it's just working backwards and forwards in time. And
what does that mean?
you can actually send Reiki to your little self and do some healing back then. It's like time travel. I mean, it's like time healing, essentially. So we can go.
You're going to have to explain that to me. I'm lost.
Yeah, well, so Reiki is amazing. And
like you could manipulate your energy from the past?
You could heal the energy from, say there's trauma that occurred in the past. You can send Reiki to that trauma field so it no longer exists in the future.
Wouldn't that just be fixing it in the present?
But you're going to the past to do it. You're going like to your little, like, say 8-year-old self. And then it's so cool. Yeah.
How did you get into that?
Actually, you know what? I met a shaman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I met a shaman and this is really what spurred my awakening. But it didn't happen right away. Like he just told me, he's like, you're a healer. You have, you're able to do all these things. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but all right. And, but it was a great first introduction. And, so then my path went to, okay, what healing modality do I want to pick? Because there's so many. So I did quantum touch for a little while, and then I became a Reiki practitioner.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I've been working with other healers, on my own healing journey, and kind of just adding everything to my tool belt. I now do the emotion code, which is blocked energy within your cellular body. There's trapped emotions that we all have. With any trauma, we all keep it and we store it in our body in a cellular level. And through the emotion code, you can identify and release those trapped traumas. It's a very easy thing, and it's so fun.
When you say shaman, did you go somewhere to do this? He
came here.
Okay.
He's from Seattle. He's actually originally from Poland and lived in Seattle. He had come to stay with a friend, and she had said, hey, well, he's doing these healings, and whoever wants to sign up to come see him, come. And I felt this intrinsic pull to go see him. So I brought the whole family.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience.
And that was 8 years ago.
That was 9 or 10 years ago.
So that kind of coincided with your awakening.
That was before my awakening.
That was before.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did that kind of was that the first step on the path?
Totally.
Okay.
I mean, and I'd always had this I've always been a huge empath, meaning I feel people's energies, I feel people's emotions. I can sense what's going on in the room before, it just, I get it. And super intuitive. So I can read people's energy really quickly. And, but that's always been the case. And I'd always, my grandmother passed when I was 9, and I always felt her presence with me, just unknowing, that's just it. It was just second nature. So, and my interest in the esoteric has always been there. So when he said, you're a healer, and he said a lot of things about my past lives, and so they all made sense.
Have you ever done any psychedelics?
I've done a little bit of psilocybin, but not.
Like mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but not very much.
Did that coincide with
No,
Any of
that's
that?
more
Oh.
just not too long ago.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but it's more microdosing than anything.
Okay. Because a lot of people attribute this existential self and like awakening
Uh-huh.
to, you know, trips to.
Right. No, it didn't have anything to do with that per se. It was just I was introduced and these ideas and like it really just coincided with like my beliefs being almost activated. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, it's like remembrance being
Like
turned
something
on.
clicked.
Yeah. So I'm like, gosh, okay, well, I guess I'll look into all these different types of modalities. And so I found Reiki and then the emotion code, and then I learned a bit of quantum healing from another healer. And so, yeah, I do these all the time, and it's so fun.
Do you? Oh, you do that for people? Is this like your job? You do that?
Yeah, I was a social worker, and
Okay.
I've been a stay-at-home mom with my 3 kiddos. And now they're getting older, and my youngest is now 8. So yeah, I'm doing healings. I do lots of Zoom healings and in-person healings.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's super fun.
Wow.
Yeah.